Hey guys, now you're watching a video of the entire making up process in English produced by Auntie Shelley. The majority of the products I use in this video is from a British cosmetics brand, Charlotte Tilbury, we call it CT, that I really love. After cleansing my face and hydrating my skin with an essence water, I directly apply magic cream of CT. It's very moisturizing, but not overly greasy, which gets absorbed quickly. Then I apply the foundation when my face still feels slightly sticky after the cream is absorbed. This slightly sticky state can hold the foundation firmly, making the base makeup more adherent. That's also why it's often described as an excellent primer. Okay, then comes to the foundation. Since my skin type is dry skin and there are many blemishes like spots and acne marks on my face, thus I choose to use two kinds of foundations together. First of all, I use Beautiful Skin Foundation of CT to do the base makeup for the whole face. Its powder texture is very fine and is moisturizing, giving my face a satin-like luster. The coverage is average, and you can refer to the coverage of Suku Cream Foundation and the Lancome Sublime Rejuvenating Essence Foundation. Then I use Airbrush Flawless Foundation of CT as a concealer to cover the spots on my cheekbones and the acne marks on my chin. This foundation dries quickly, so I need to spread it out with a powder puff rapidly. Airbrush Flawless Foundation of CT has a top-notch coverage compared with other foundation products, and many of my followers highly recognize its covering power. Next, to add some luster to my face, I use Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick, which should be called a highlighter stick, I suppose, and dot it on the tip of my nose and the brow bone and the chin. It must be applied thinly, otherwise the makeup will look unnatural due to being too thick. Then I use Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder to set the makeup. I only get a little oily on the sides of my nose, so I mainly press the CT powder on those areas. It not only sets the makeup and controls oil, but also visually refines the pores. This powder compact can be used even by those with combination dry skin, and it won't make the skin feel tight from excessive oily absorption. I use the remaining powder on the puff to touch the areas on my cheekbones where I'm going to apply the blush later to avoid exposing the blemishes when using the blush brush. I use the eyeshadow of CT to deepen the shadows in the eye sockets and under the lower eyelids. The color is Exaggerate Eyes, which I prefer too compared with the bestseller Pillow Talk. The pearlescent shades can make the eyelids look shiny and not sunken. When I was young, around 20 years old, I didn't realize how good pearlescent eyeshadows were because I often had puffy eyelids back then and my eyelids themselves had good luster. But, after I turned 35, I've come to love pearlescent eyeshadows increasingly. Maybe it's related to my eyelids becoming more sunken and dry. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, honestly. After finishing the eyelashes and eyeliner, let's put on some blush, which is one of the keys to looking good. I'm using CT Blush Palette of Pillow Talk. I originally wanted to use CT's rose-colored lip gloss, but considering that its tone doesn't match the blush is in a warm tone, well, the rose color is in a cool tone, so I used the classic CT Pillow Talk lip gloss. It gives a slightly moisturizing luster to the lips and won't make the lips feel dry. Well, it seems to be too pale, so let's add a little bit of Pillow Talk Medium. Lovely. The last step is to use CT's setting spray to set the makeup for the whole face. This is a magical spray. It doesn't make you feel tight and contains moisturizing ingredients. Even if there are some areas on the face where the makeup is a bit cakey, It can be relieved after spraying the setting spray. And it doesn't have any strange smells. Okay, makeup then. Do you think I'm going to enjoy a leisurely brunch after putting on makeup? No, I'm going to work to earn a meager salary. The cost of this whole face of makeup isn't even enough for one day's wage. It's another day of working at a loss.